it's, I guess, 2 o'clock. So welcome to live stream with Chantel. I'm Chantel Dimeling. This is my live stream here on my YouTube channel for Flosstube. And we're just going to kind of hang out and chat while we have people join us. It's been a week. Let me tell you, I got stuff sticking together. Oh, it's been a really busy week. We are getting ready to go camping, and we've got the camper here. Nothing. Hi, Heidi. Hi. Hi, Chris. Hello. Thanks for chiming in. Thanks for joining. So I'm getting ready to, and Susan, hi. Hi, Karen. Hello, everyone. Welcome. We're taking off tomorrow morning for camping in the Upper Peninsula. Hi, Lindsay. Not Upper Peninsula, just the upper parts of Michigan. So we go to Mullet Lake. Hey, Jessica. And it is at Aloha State Park. So, oopsie daisy. Hi there. Hi, Teresa. And I've been supposed to be getting ready all week long. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Kathy. And Diane. Welcome. I feel like I'm on, what's the dude? I can't remember. Hey, Stitch Girl. So, anyway, Mr. Rogers. That's what it was. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We're going camping. And we've been frantically trying to get ready. Hey, Sandra. And I've not done a thing. So the camper's sitting out there, it's strewn out all over the place. We've got stuff from head to toe, all over. And I've been doing that. But it's also been in our small town of Williamston, it's been Jubilee week. And Jubilee is kind of like, I don't know, there's lots of things going on, bike parades and stuff like that. So Tori has spent a few days making these elaborate cars, for the girls to ride in the bike parade, and they took second place, so they're so proud. But I lost her for a couple days, so I was doing all the shipping. We are completely caught up. We are getting the last things out today. If an order goes in today, it goes out today. So that's where we're at. After tomorrow, it's going to be, hey, Lindsay, oh, you sold your RV? I know. Get another one someday, that's for sure. So after this afternoon, all the orders is going to be, it says 2 weeks, but it's just giving me a week buffer so that I can get back here and then get everybody back in line. So it's really about a week and get y'all back in line. So stitching, none. I've done none. I did a little bit on the granny squares, and other than that, I've done none. However, I've made some decisions on some other backers, and I got all your shipping out. So, I did the little USA things. Those were fun. You'll have to check my Instagram out because those turned out really cute. But I've got some new release backers for you guys today. So mostly this is shop updates and some plans for my stitching for while I'm on vacation, as well as into July. I am gearing up, like many of you, to do Christmas in July. So I've got a few Christmas backers to show you today, but I have more designs coming. We're just going to kind of beef up the Christmas decor, even though you may not need it right now, but you'll know it's there. So when you get ready for stitching, you'll know what's coming and you'll know what's there and you can put on there. I've also been working very hard in the shop to give you more basics. I love the strawberries and jars and things like that. They're super cute, but I want to give you more basics so that you have more options to choose from for, samplers and things like that, or just generic home decor. So that's kind of what we've been working on this week, and that's where we introduced the bubble backer last week, and we've got some more coming in the month of July. Of course, we'll have new framelits as soon as I get back. We'll have framelits the first part of July for the next session of those, and then the framelits that have been at Fat Quarter Shop will be available in our Etsy shop for you to pick up there, and we'll start showing framelits. So all of that whatever it is. Well, let's get started on showing you what we've got going on. I'm going to save my favorite one for last. So I'm just going to put this over here. Yes, I did figure out, hey, Deanna, hi. I did figure out how I am doing my month to month. So we're going to save that one for the very last. The first update that we have in our Etsy shop is we've had a sled, and you've maybe seen my sled. I have a big, huge sled with a Santa on it. I reworked the sled to offer him a little bit different. And I'm just doing the one size right now. I'll probably figure out some other sizes. But the sled will come like this. So it has its base design as the sled. Then there are 3, and you can see kind of the size of my head there for scale. There are 3 overlays for the top part of the sled. So you haven't been planning that. Well, you may change your mind on the month to month, or this backer is great for other things too. There are 3 overlays for this sled. One of them is just your base plain, a base overlay. So then you've got a sled. This is going to be your most versatile because it's going to allow you to a lot of different stitches, even a 4-up of the Lori Holtz, or some other smalls will fit on there. So that's the base for that. It'll come 3 different ways. Then we've got a overlay that has a 5.5 by 5.5 inch square. This will be good for those square pieces, or this particular size to give you an idea. You can hang it. It's kind of small, but you could just hang it from up here, or you can add, good question, Susan, you could add a string here and then hang it. It's one of those things where it's a size that I'm going to offer a little tiny mini one too that you would be able to kind of shove in your Christmas tree, because I think that's just kind of a cute idea. So that's the square, and then there's a 3 by 4 inch rectangle overlay base, and that would be for something like, this is an example with the Tier Tray Tidbits. He fits on there. And then of course I can't do anything without adding a charm, right? So we've got a holly charm, and we've got bow charms. Oh, look at the bow. So you can paint those up, add your greens, add your ribbons, add your whatnots, and you've got a lot of versatility there with the sled design. So that is a rework. We've had the sled before, but that's a rework on the sled. I just thought that might be a little more versatile way to do the sled. The giant sled is no more, and we're going to go with this route on this particular thing. Then, okay, are you guys stitching? Here's my Christmas stitch, and I am doing the stitch along letters to Santa. I was going to see, maybe I don't have a picture of the outside of it here. I don't have it in my bag. I'm sorry about that. Letters to Santa is a stitch along from Fat Quarter Shop. Okay, so far the only thing that has been released, a teeny tiny, oh yes, a teeny tiny sled. Yes, we'll get a teeny tiny, good idea. I'll make a note of it. Thanks, Katie. Oh, Santa Baby. Yeah, we could make a more of a square sled, and Santa Baby might work on that. Or I've got some other square designs that would work really well for that too. Maybe some plaids and things like that. So there's some square pieces that would work great for Santa Baby. The stitch along though, the stitch along that I'm doing with Fat Quarter Shop is Letters to Santa. And so far what has been released is the border. So you've got this little like striped border around it. You'll have to go over, apologize for bringing that in here. I'm looking to see if I have it just sitting around. But they've just released the border. So judging by the border, I knew what the size was. I've got the theme that it's Letters to Santa, and then this cute little border. So I did a backer for it, and this is also a new Christmas release, and it's this, like, that border is very similar to what we're stitching right now, or what I'm going to start stitching in the first part of July. It is not a free download. The Boo Crew is a free download, Susan, from Fat Quarter Shop, but the Letters to Santa is a paid one. You'll have to buy that one. But it's one where once you buy it, they will email the different ones to you each week, and then you'll be done by the end of July. It starts the first part of July, July 5th, I believe. So this is the backer that I've got Dear Santa scribbled in there at the top, like a little piece of paper coming out of an envelope, and the stitch is going to fit right in this spot right here. It's a hanger because we also are introducing a new stand. I'll stitch back, listen to me, sit back here a little bit. A new stand that's kind of a Christmas pole stand in with our stand series, and I thought this is just going to be so precious as a whole unit together. Ready to go for, you know, the letters to Santa, or other ones are going to fit in here too. I'll give you measurements and things. This one I have to tweak a little bit more. I just wanted to share with you what is coming. And then of course the stand will be done up in a number of different ways. So will you be? Yes, oh, definitely. Halloween is coming. Halloween is coming. I'm trying, yes, I'm so excited about Halloween. I'm working on the Boo Crew one that I'm going to be doing. So that's the letters to Santa, envelope, letter coming out, space for a stitch, and the stand. And that's on its way into our shop. It will not be in the shop until after I get back from camping. I want to tweak that size just to make sure I have the right size for the stitch to fit in. So that's going to be in the, I just thought I'd give you a peek for what's coming today. Another shop update, the calendar blocks that we had last week, that we had, I think 30 of them, and they sold out in a couple of days. I have a new order in, and it will be arriving on the 28th. So while I'm gone, so what I'm going to do is this afternoon, let's see, it's 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. When I'm done with this, so about 3-ish, I'm going to add the quantities into the cart, into our shop, into our Etsy shop, so that you guys can pick those up. Of course, they're not going to ship out for another week to 2 weeks. So I got to wait for them to get in here. I'm always hesitant to put things in there when I don't actually have them in my hands, because you never know, it could get delayed and things, and I don't want to get too far, you know, upside down or weird. But I think with this one, we're good. They are on the way. I did receive confirmation. So there's more of those, and they will be there soon. Will the new sled fit on the new pole? Let's find out. If not, we can make one that does. It's a little long. Here's the sled on the pole. So you would have to you could hang from, you know, put something right in here and loop it, but that's the scale with the pole and the sled. Now, these pieces right here, the way this works is you'll get, all of our stands are this way. You get 2 pieces for the base, and then it's cut this way. That top piece is also, you can see here, glued on there. And then if I get, can you see that okay? There are 2 circles that are glued together, and then that oval goes on the top, and that's what makes your hook. Now there is a scored line underneath those circles to show you where that goes. If you wanted to, though, you could always just move them up so that they were hanging from up here. That would give you a little more space for hanging things that were this long, you know, like if you got it higher on your thing. There's 3 other styles of the stands as well in our Etsy shop. So one of those might work too. There's one that's just plain. That's just like a plain board. Okay, now to my latest wall. This is the one that I've decided to use for month to month, and then we've got a few other goodies. So this was just released. I'm sure you've all seen it, and I love it because it's got the month on it, and I would like to have one in my house that has a big one, you know, with the month. I have a lot of little months ones that are tiny, like from Lizzie Kate and things like that, and I like this one because it was bigger. So this was the one that just got released. We just sold out of these. I'll order more so I can get them in the cart, unless you guys already have them from other places. I know that there's a lot of, Fat Quarter Shop would have this too. I'm actually in the club at Fat Quarter Shop, and then I ordered them for, anyway, another story. But this comes with, this stitch finishes out at 9x6, and Priscilla and Chelsea did a finishing tutorial, so I'm going to refer you to their tutorial on how to cut the boards, cut your fabric, how to do this circle, because I've never done a circle. I don't know how to do that. That's something I'm going to be practicing. But I got the measurements from them to create a board that will be for that particular backer, and I will show it to you unfinished, and then we'll show you some samples. So this is the design, and it's on my prototype wood. So it is our wall pocket. It's designed to look like boards, all uneven. put together. It does have the score lines. It's got the crate here in the front. There's 3 pieces that stack it to make it pump out, and then down at the bottom so that you have a place for putting things. And then this is cut out as well. So this is just, you know, what it would look like if you, now these knots are because this is scrap wood. Okay, guys, normally this is not, this is the backside of water. This is the backside of the wood. It's not, the other side's got other weird stuff on it, but it's just my prototype wood. But I did just clear coat it. It's maple. So if you wanted something very simple, you could just clear coat your wood, and this is the vibe that you would get, the look you would get. Now I painted it a few different ways, okay? First I painted it white. So here it is with just white. Ta-da! And I painted it black. Actually, this was stain. I used some stain. The guys were working. They're doing a table. I'll post the table. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So I just used the black stain that they were using. And I distressed just a little bit. I probably should have distressed more, but it's very, very smooth. Paint would have created more of a texture, where stain just kind of made it very smooth. And then you can see the 3 pieces in between. Bump that out to create that pocket. So that, there it is in black. Then I painted one in what is called vintage texture, and then a dry brush one, and I'm going to show you both of those. Okay, vintage texture is also a brand new product that I'll be introducing after vacation, and I will do some tutorials on how to use it. It is a powder that you add into your paint to create a very thick mixture of paste. And what you'll do is you'll take that and then just pounce it onto the surface, let it dry just a little bit, and then knock it down to create like a knockdown stipple look. Then you'll paint over it again and sand through, and what you get is a look like this. So this is vintage texture. I'm going to bring this in and see if I can show you guys. So what I did was the bottom of it is done in gray, metal roof. That's what you're seeing there. Then I painted over it with subway tile. And then once it was completely dry, sanded, and because there was so much texture underneath, the gray pokes through. So this was done using, you know, a very plain, obviously it's just a plain piece of wood, right? And yet look at what we were able to create with this faux finish. So I did that vintage texture here and vintage texture on the crate on the front of the pocket. And there we go. That's vintage texture. What do you guys think? I also did a dry brushing technique. Oh, I'm glad you like it. And this one I've got some little flowers in. So this is so cute, you guys. So the top of it I just did with the Bungalow 47 chalk paint. Let me bring that in, get my face out of here so you can see just that. This is doing it with dry brush. I used the colors Metal Roof, Subway Tile, oh, what else? Metal Roof and Subway Tile, and oh, that might be it. Different shades of, because it kind of blends together and does different shades of gray. You know, oh, Tin Can Camper is another gray. Yes, you'll get a video after I get back on how to do this, how to do vintage texture, and how to create the denim look. But here we've got the little sunflowers tucked away in the pocket of our crate. And I'm going to show you some details on that too. This is kind of what we're going to spend the rest of our talking about this afternoon. Let me show you what I do have. I'm going to have to just hold it up. This one does have space for, I want to say it was 7 by 10 is what she said. So that has space to do your barn at the top. And then the extra small one can go here on the front. Let me show you what also fits on here. I'll have to hold it because I don't have it connected. But here's what calendar crates looks like if you put that on there. So there's calendar crates with the first one. And then here's the extra small that came with that and how that would fit. So if you're still working on that or you have not started a calendar crate series, this is a great way to do that one. The Priscilla will share some other designs as well, but this fits on there as well. And I can show it to you on that's on the whitewash look. Here's what that would look like on black. And here's what it would look like if you just did white. Now this is just white. So, which is, I think, super classic and very fun. So there it is on white. Now, there's more. Oh yes, there's more. Because I wouldn't just stop there. I added a couple other things. So the round on the new month to month, what are you calling them to purchase? This is the wall pocket. Okay, it's a wall pocket. I'll give dimensions. This is the wall pocket large, and I'm going to scale it down so that there will be a wall pocket mini for all of the smalls that we're doing as well, that would just hold maybe just like a couple little sprigs of something. All right, I also did another charm that goes with this. It's a charm that goes with the charms. Let's put it that way. There's the round on the front of this. That little tart pan is available on Amazon, I believe. I don't have that, but you can get that, and that would look cute on there as well. But I cut a circle. I haven't painted this so you can see. This little circle guy will also be in packs of 6. It's a 4.5-inch circle, and I just scored it. It will be in packs of 6 in our shop, and it will fit on the front like this. So you could do your stitch. You could finish the top part and put it up there, and then do the small and finish it on there, or put it in the little tart pan if you like. So that has the space right there for the extra stitch. Now, there's more. Okay. I also have, all of our charms, right? We've got lots of charms. Let's just look at this. All of our charms inside our charm packs also fit inside this little circle. So if you wanted to, you could embellish the front of your pocket if you're doing something else. This doesn't have to be for the month to month. You could put anything you want on this. Okay, you could put your family photo on this if you'd like. I think that would be really special. But this will fit. We've got hearts that would fit in there. Of course, we can put greens in it at Christmas time and pop the little guy on there. And we've got some new ones. So those are some of the existing charms we already have. There's a snowflake. That will fit on there. So I think what I would do is probably get some packs of the charms and get a 6-pack of these. Paint these up and then put your magnet on that and attach these with your magnet so that these can come on and off. Another idea I had, and this is I'm just shooting ideas out there. I know a lot of you have crickets. I do not have a cricket. I probably should get one. I can't imagine. I have a giant laser, but no cricket. But you could get some of these, or you could make it yourself out of sticky board or something like this. And I thought it would be really neat to do the numbers of the month. So then you would have your August up here at the top, and you could swap this out for whatever the day was. So it's like the 1st, the 2nd. Might be a little big. You could maybe do a different one. Just another idea of something. Is there a way you could get those to pop out on the board? What do you mean to pop out on the board? I'm not sure. So anyway, there's some new charms that are coming. Oh, hi, Quilting in the Closet. Welcome. New charm pack. And this kind of goes into with our Christmas one. We've got our little dudes. Yep, we've got gingerbread boy, gingerbread girl. And this kit will come with the mixing bowl set. So that way, if you were doing the gingerbread recipes, or however you want the other gingerbread things, I know that Cherry Hill Stitchery had some really cute ones that I just picked up for gingerbread. These little guys would be cute for that. They will also fit here on your front. So they would fit there too. And then last but not least, I showed you the bow. I showed you the holly. We've got a little barn. We took our barn, just scaled him down. So there's a little barn stitch. So that would be very generic if you wanted to just keep it on there at all times with your other barns. However you want. There's lots of different options. You could also just leave it plain. I just wanted to show you our new wall pocket, large scale. And the other thing I wanted to show you is the what I have in here, okay? I know it seems kind of redundant to show, but this is what I found these. The gal, oh sweet goodness, I believe I'm going to link her. She does the cutest little wood pieces with the little flowers. I've shared the flowers with you before. She always uses these greens that I love these greens. And so these greens look like this. See how flat they are? They come in a huge like sprig of things from Hobby Lobby. I will link the code for that as well. Oh, we got a visitor. But what I liked about these is because they were nice and flat. Let me show you. They slide right in here as a good filler for your back green. And they're really versatile. They're going to go, you know, I'll probably use these all year round and maybe only change out when I do, you know, Christmas. Like I'll put pines in here at Christmas time. But see how nice and flat they look? I mean, you could use just these. These are a nice background because they aren't really thick. Whereas other greens sometimes are like really thick, as you can see. So they don't lay nice and flat. Then you can just take a couple of your others and zhuzh them in here. Let me try to do this with my left hand and kind of weave them together. And you'll have this as your base, and then these can just be the flowers that you swap out each time. So actually this would be, if you kept those greens in there all the time, that would be your base. And then all you're changing each time are a few flowers around like this size. And those would go in there, and then you could do some other ones for each month as you go. So enough to do about that. What do you guys think? I'm super excited about that one. I know that next week I will be stitching this all week long so that I can get it up on the board as soon as possible. I've got for my on tap next week while I'm away, I'm gonna cross stitch the whole week. I might take a sewing machine too, but I'm definitely gonna cross stitch. And I'm going to do the August month to month. I'm gonna work on the granny squares and my my sampler. I'm also going to work on something else. The Boo Crew and Letters to Santa. Those are what I'm going to start and try to get those things finished and knocked off. Or, you know, Boo Crew, whatever the first part of it. And then the Letters to Santa first part of it. Get that started. I feel like I have a couple others I want to take. I'm sure I have lots of others. I was going to take about 7, so I had 1 a day. But I know I really want to focus and double down on this so that I have that done. So I'm not going to take like too many, just enough. But another little fun thing, I'll just share this last thing with you and then I'll let you go because I got to go get the rest of this stuff going. And unless you have some questions, just let me know if you've got questions. My granddaughters are 7 and 5, and I have a grandson who's 2. And I've been talking to them and showing them cross stitching and the fun things with that. So I cut some boards for them for next week to use to cross stitch on and use yarn, things like that, just to start getting an idea. I think that the 7-year-old, she's really close to be able to do 10 count. And then I think I might, you guys, I think I might even take one of these boards. Can you imagine one of those granny squares on this? This granny square will fit on there. Super awesome. Yes, I'll link the greens. They're the best greens. I'm super excited. So we're going to be doing that. That's one of our crafts we're doing next week. We're also going to be doing the USAs and painting those. I've cut some ornaments for next week as well. So we're going to be doing lots of painting, lots of stitching, and lots of relaxing. So does anyone have any questions? Any new shop updates? Any information you might need regarding anything else? The only thing that is lacking in the shipping right now, I'll let you know, is I've got 3 tier trays going out to retreat gals that couldn't make it, and I ran out of hardware for them. So we're getting new hardware in, and those will be going out as soon as I have the hardware for that. Otherwise, all the rest of the shipping is caught up, and your other shipping, we will continue to ship today until probably about 5 o'clock. And then, so any orders that come in between now and 5, those will be heading out now. I know she just got a few more, so she's putting those together. And that's what we've got going. What's your favorite so far? Letters to Santa, sled, or wall pocket? Oh, winners. You think about that and then start giving me answers. So which one is your favorite? The wall pocket, the letters to Santa backer, or the sled? Winners from last week, our giveaways were a $25 gift card to the Etsy shop, the 141 wall pocket. I love the wall pocket too. It's my favorite. Now what's going to happen is you're going to email me to the sales at 141 design company, and I will give you a code to receive $25 off. I know sled. $25 off of anything that you want in our shop. Okay, so the winners from last week were Brenda Johnson. Congratulations. Looks like Wall Pocket is winning. Wall Pocket, Wall Pocket. I'm all about the Wall Pocket. I love it so much. I literally, I think I cut and played with Wall Pockets most of the day yesterday. I should have been doing laundry, but no, I was playing with Wall Pockets. Okay, so Brenda Johnson, you win. Cindy Gastra, congratulations, you win. And Angela Clopton. Those are our winners from last week. This week, we're going to do the same thing. So it's another $25 gift card to the Etsy shop so that I can just get a code out to you right away, since I won't be here doing any shipping. And so next week, if you can incorporate, I really enjoyed listening, and I haven't gotten through all the comments yet, so I'll finish listening, reading. I'll get through those and finish reading your comments. But I enjoyed hearing about all the trips that you guys have planned. A lot of staycations, which I think is really cool to just kind of hang out. You did the plastic canvas with the twins. How did it go? Did they do it okay? Because I think the girls can do it. She had said that she did the plastic canvas with her girls. So I'm thinking these girls can do this. I think it's going to be really fun. Plus, otherwise I'm going to have a really giant granny square, which, I'm going to love it. So use the word camping. Why not? Use camping. That's what we're doing next week. So incorporate camping into your comment. If you just want to leave a comment and just say camping randomly in the comment, no big deal. But that's the word I'll use to search for you for winning the $25 gift card for next week. And other than that, be watching Instagram. And last but not least, I forgot, don't forget, on July 15th in our Facebook room. So if you're not in the Facebook room, get in the Facebook room. There will be a live sale in the evening of the 15th on July. It's a Friday. And what we're going to do in the live sale, I know I only need, for instance, this is one of those things, right? I've painted like 6 of these wall pockets, right? I only need 1 wall pocket. So I'll pick one that I'm going to use, and the others will be in the live sale. I've got some trucks that are already painted. I've got a lot of samples that are already done. We also have factory seconds that maybe have, a giant knot that's on the back or something like that, something that it works perfectly. It just isn't something I would have sent to someone. So we call those factory seconds. We've got those. We've got some extra one-of-a-kinds of things that I've just picked up along the way, and I've got enough of them, and I want to pass them on to you. All of these things will be in our live sale in our Facebook group, which is Chantel's 141. So join the group so you can get in on that sale. The way the sale will go is I've got some helpers, and what we'll do is we'll have a number on something. So if I hold up this wall pocket, I'd say this is number 1. The wall pocket is X amount of dollars. If you're interested in this, leave a comment underneath, and we will mark down whoever claims it during that live. That's yours, and we will write down the number, write down your name. We will email you an invoice. You'll have a certain amount of time to pay the invoice, and if that is not paid, then whoever's next in line for that particular item, they will be contacted, and we'll go on from there. I think that's the general gist of the whole sale. So I just wanted to remind you of that too, to mark your calendars for July 15th. And I'm going to take off so that I can get ready and get that camper whipped into shape. But it's been great visiting with you here this afternoon, and thanks so much. The wall pocket will go in the shop this afternoon, as well as the calendar cubby. So see you soon. I will be here live next week again, though, on Friday, and I'll be going over whatever I got finished while I'm camping. So I'll be live from the campground, and I'll talk to you next Friday. Bye.